I have an update about Lara. Yesterday we went to the vet and I've been crying since then, on and off. See, the thing is, he's 16 years old and he has a lump. I think it's tumor growing on his neck, and it's been doing that for a good few months now. So we went to the vet and he was like, "Oh, I can't tell you what it is without a biopsy or further investigation. I can't tell you. I would be guessing." Okay, I get it's, liability for them to say something ahead of time and be wrong. I mean, I wouldn't bloody sue them for that, but they have their own rules. Fine, fair enough. So, Larry had an aspiration done on that thing, which is just a very small needle to get a sample of whatever the mass was. And a week later, I got a phone call that the results are inconclusive. So we were none the wiser. Like, is it cancer? Is it just benign tumor? Or is it something else? A monstrous abscess? Couldn't tell. So anyway, so he got a course of antibiotics just to see if it actually helps anything. Especially that it got discovered that he had also an abscess on a tooth. And because he's 16, he can't have any surgery anymore because the chances of him waking up are slim. Basically, signing him off for surgery is like putting him to sleep. So anyway, so he got the antibiotics for 2 weeks, and the thing has gone down a little bit, but much less if it was a horrendous abscess, because it would have gone down at least half of it, if not majority. But it made just a small dent. So I think what the antibiotic did, it killed the inflammation / infection that may have been there, but the rest is the actual mass. So yesterday we went for this kind of decisive checkup to see what the next course of action would be, and she wanted to do because it was a different vet this time, but she had the gist of the thing, of the story with Larry, and she goes like, "Well, there's 3 things we can do. We can do nothing and observe. We can do steroids, or we could do surgery." So she mentioned biopsy, and seriously. So I asked her, okay, let's say, so what are the options that the biopsy could return? Oh, it could be cancer. Oh, it could be benign tumor. Or it could be some saliva sort of a gland thing. Because lymph node didn't turn out that would, I think, react to the antibiotics, that what I understood from the previous consultations. So basically, no point doing biopsy, because whichever of those results might come back, it will require surgery, which means putting him under with the anesthetic, and that means he's not waking up. So why do you even mention biopsy to me then? But okay, that's autistic me, right? Because why do you mention biopsy when you know that every single treatment afterwards will involve surgery? Why you even mention that? But okay. So she says, like, so I asked her, like, okay, so let's say if we do the steroids, do you want to do them on and off, or would it be like a long-term treatment without stopping? And she says, like, yeah, that would be a long-term one. And that means that would basically wreck his heart. He already has a murmur, which means that giving him steroids, that's basically another, like, just faster way of sending him off. So there's no really point even trying a small course of steroids to see if it's going to make any difference, because even if it does, then it's just going to make it a little bit smaller. And he's doing fine as it is. Like, strangely enough, he's doing absolutely fine. It's like this thing doesn't bother him. But I know that if it keeps growing, and growing it will be, then it'll start compressing his airways, or he won't be able to swallow. And then it's curtains. Then there's nothing that can be done. So basically that's it. That's the end of the story. I still don't know what it is. Not that it's really important, because even if I knew, nothing could be done about that, really. There's no treatment that could be non-invasive, or any medication that could actually help him. So it's a no-go. It's like, yeah, okay, you told me something that I had already knew. I mean, yeah, it's like, so even though I didn't find out anything new, and there's nothing to do really, it just kind of felt like, what do you call it in a court, that you got like a verdict, right? And it kind of just felt like a final sort of a thing, in a sense. That's it. It just kind of sank in. It became reality that I don't know how long he's left. I mean, I never knew how long he would have left, but with the way this thing is growing, I'm not sure if he has even a year. And like, for a good while now, every day with him has been a blessing, because he's old, and things can deteriorate. Some accidents happen. I'm not, but you don't know. You can't take things for granted. So, but still, it was kind of like, oh, okay, that's how it was. Hey, how are you? Well, right now it kind of feels like it's final, and whenever I look at him, I just can't stop crying. That I'll have to say goodbye to him, and I'm so sorry that I can't help him in any way. It's bloody hard. He's my bestie. He's been my bestie for 9 years. He's always been there for me. He went wherever I went. On trains, on buses. From the day he landed in my lap, we never slept apart for 9 years. He's my bestie. And I'm fucking missing like hell. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll be in bits. So I love him as much as I can while he's still here. I don't know if he gets to go with me to live the dream, the new dream, the new happy bubble. I don't know. But I'll always have my memories of him and all the love that he's always been getting, like wherever he went. And I know I'm crying right now, and it's like as if he's gone, because this is what he's still here. This is what I still have time to tell him, how much he means to me and how much I love him. Because after that, when he's gone, he's gone. So when I come back, we will be sitting out because it's lovely today, and we will be cuddling. We'll be cuddling, and I'll tell him how much I love him 100 times until he definitely knows, even though he knows, and for some reason loves me back. He's not listening.